Our clients' brands are unique. They're uniquely positioned and carefully positioned to appeal to a distinct audience. When they call upon us to translate those brands to the one-to-one space, the last thing that they want is a cookie-cutter approach. At Direct Partners, we stand in absolute opposition to a formulaic approach, a one-size-fits-all approach that says your brand has to fit into our prepackaged formula. We approach everything from your unique challenges, from the communications that you need to get across against the strategic and business objectives that you need to achieve. It's the reason that we have had client relationships that have extended a decade or more. And in some cases, clients who have been with us for a decade have gone on to bigger and better jobs and have brought Direct Partners along. We take the brands of our customers very seriously. For some of them, their brand equity is a tremendous contributor to the overall valuation of their company. But it's our job as direct marketing practitioners to translate those brands into the one-to-one space. And that requires a recognition that the brand is really a collaboration between the company, the brand, and the consumers who utilize and patronize that brand.
Sometimes great creative ideas come from copywriters and art directors. Often they come from clients. At Direct Partners, we found a third and very powerful source for great creative ideas, and that's the customer. We like to think of ourselves as mediators between the customer and the brand. By giving the customer the right tools to create brand stories, to tell their brand experience, to share that with other customers, we can tell brand stories that are far more impactful and resonant with other customers than possibly we could do ourselves.
At Direct Partners, we do not approach client services as a 9-to-5 job. We are absolutely available 24 hours, 7 days a week for our clients. In the morning, I usually wake up to a client wake-up call. It's not a hotel, it's always a client who calls me needing something immediately. So I just click on my BlackBerry, log onto my computer, and I do whatever is necessary. We do a lot of face-to-face meetings. I'm always available on my office phone, my BlackBerry. I'm a whiz at texting. I think we've logged about 500 text messages in a month. I used to be the #1 cell phone user. I got yelled at because I was using 2,700 minutes and I was going over, so they had to buy the unlimited plan for me. So I'm always in touch. All of my entire team is in touch all of the time. I believe what sets us apart from other agencies are our founders, Skip and Jerry. It's really the trickle-down effect in that they feel that our customers are #1. The rest of us follow their examples and how they act with our clients on a daily basis. Another difference that sets apart our client services is that we are all highly trained in data, numbers, analytics. It's just not the regular direct marketing 101. We actually take those analytics, those results to heart and apply those to the creative, to the audience, to the next test matrix.
We're one of the few agencies on the West Coast that has the level of database capability in-house that we do. The interesting thing about our two largest and most complex database systems is that the clients themselves aren't able to track actual sales. So whereas many companies can market with real data about what their customers are purchasing, we don't have access to that information. We have to gain insight into the consumer through different means, and surveying has become one of the primary ways that we do that. We can, with one client, take a business question that they have for us on a Monday, write a survey, author it, deploy it into the database, which will actually then generate the code that we're going to use to put it onto the website, have that survey out in market on Thursday, and have the client's business question answered on Monday. And we do that time and time again to help them advance their business, even when they don't necessarily have access to pure transactional data.
We take the concept of stewardship very seriously. Our clients have entrusted us with their marketing budget, their treasure, and our objective is to take that money and make sure that it gives an appropriate return when we deploy it in terms of communications to the marketplace. Every dollar must count, every dollar must achieve its objective. We were approached by our long-term client, Earthlink, who had been with us for 7 years. They had purchased a value brand called People PC. They had no expectation, no understanding of what their ability to market that value brand was likely to be. We took a very limited amount of dollars, a toe-in-the-water test, if you will, and carefully constructed a plan that would account for every dollar of investment achieving their objectives. The result is that we have acquired over 2.5 million subscribers for them in a 4-year period, building a substantial business where there was no business at all. Our job is to take your brand, find the audience and the media to connect with that audience to find the greatest number of people for whom your brand is just right. When our message resonates with the customer and we've achieved relevance with him or her, that relevance leads to action, and that action leads to profit and our clients achieving their business objectives.